Hello, Integrals and Differentials. It's Dahl. Welcome back to my kitchen. And on today's menu, I'll be serving you something spicy, something hot. So hot that for one energy, one little tiny pepper, it's going to instantly KO any Pokemon that you're up against. EX Pokemons, Mega Pokemons, they will not survive. And you're like, no, that can't be true unless you've seen this deck before. And you're like, oh yeah, he's doing Typhlosion again. Yes. So, I'm going to explain to you how this upgraded version works. And you're going to see it in plenty of awesome matches. Most of them, yeah. Let's put it that way. So, let's get started. Alright, this month's intro is, again, I'm going to do the acoustic version this time, from Full Metal Alchemist remix. Now, let's make an analogy. Typhlosion is like a miner. He likes to mine rich things in the ground, but he likes to use dynamite, which is not the equipment you normally use. Dynamite blows up and harms the environment, but it's more fun that way. So, first of all, dynamite's cheap. Don't Google that, okay? So, one energy, which is very, very cheap, and it does discard 5 cards off the top of your deck. I mean, you're mining through your deck, right? But you must discard them all. Like, no, you don't get to keep them. Everything is discarded because it's dynamite. But, for every fire energy you discard, it does 80 damage each one. So, if everything was fire energies, it would do 400 damage. Yeah, 400, nobody has that high hit points, but on average, it's usually 3. Because that's how many energies we're going to use. We're going to use 25 energies, double the normal amount, so there's plenty of gold in our deck, and you will normally do 240 damage. 3 energies. And that's still enough to KO any EX Pokemons, Mega Pokemons, so that's the trick. That's how it works. But wait, what's the catch? Yeah, one of them is chance, the other one is wow. You know, with 25 energies, this deck can't flow very well, but yeah, that's the catch. But we have something to help us with that. We're gonna take Typhlosion's mining trainer. He taught, this is Talonflame. He teaches your Typhlosion how to mine with dynamite, except there's also a trick with this guy. You can only play him at the start, because, he doesn't have time for that. He's a busy person. So, Gale Wing, if it's in your hand at the start. So, how many do you have? You have 4, but only 3 Cyndaquil. So, most of the times, almost more than half the time, it's going to be Talonflame. So, what is the benefit of starting out with a trainer? So, this mining trainer, you have to pay a small fee, just 1 energy. And that's still cheap. So, it is 40 damage, and you get to look at 2 cards. Pick any 2 cards in your deck. Such as maybe some certification for mining with dynamite, or some education, or cards to make Typhlosion. So he attacks. Next turn, you will have all you need to get the fun going, and he has no retreat cost. So all you gotta do is just retreat, send him out there. He's good to go. Oh, now you're seeing it, and that was something that we did not have last time, because you only had 4 Cyndaquils, and that caused, reshuffle, mulligan, but now you have 7 Pokemon. Technically a little bit less, but 7 cards, and that's not gonna be a problem anymore. So, what else? And you're like, yes, I only have 22 trainers. The remaining 22 has to make this deck work. And there are many different ways. This way, so far, has worked pretty well. You have Sycamore, and your draw supporters, but because there's so many fire energies, it's hard to home in on the right card. So they're your Hail Marys. It's like, just hope I get a rare candy and a Typhlosion. But for more accurate ones, we have Skyla. Picks any trainers. If you're missing rare candy, pick rare candy. If you're missing Ultra Ball, pick Ultra Ball, which is required to go from Cyndaquil all the way to Typhlosion. Although we do have 2 of the regular ones just in case we don't pull the rare candies. So we also have teammates, which only it's life insurance. If you lose one of your guys, then you get to pick 2 of anything. They'll reimburse you anything. So again, you would pick rare candy, Typhlosion, whatever you need. And last, we do have some safety cards. Energy Recycler, 5 energies back into your deck. Super Rod, 3 of Pokemon's or energies back into your deck. So, I think that's it. Wow. All there is, let's check the new Typhlosion out, shall we? Here we go. The infamous Volcanion Fire deck. Ooh. This is popular right now. It's proven to be good, and we're up against it. Come on, Typhlosion. You can pull through this. You can do this. I believe in you. So, welcome to another Typhlosion match. I am going to play my remix of Wind from Naruto's first ending. Now, let me focus back on the game. This guy has way too many energies to attack. He's going this first turn. He really wants to set this guy up. So there we go, Volcanion there. Now I expect Shaman and doesn't really do anything. I kind of want to keep Skyla. I didn't really have anything in my hand. If I pull a Cyndaquil, awesome. It is going to be a Quilava Talonflame. Well, this is good to use Sycamore with. So, Flareon, Floatstone, he's going to come back and, well, actually just leave this out for 1 turn, because he can't attack me this first turn at all. So, there's like no point. Yeah, but okay, send the Volcanion out. And Talonflame, I'm pretty sure you can survive at least 1 hit. Max Elixir. You sure you didn't want to do this for Volcanion? Okay. Get down to the Flareon. Flareon's very powerful. I'm hungry for these EX Pokemons. So, Talonflame, it's good that you're starting out. It's going to really help me build momentum. Now, you can't attack me. He already has played Sycamore. That looks like it. So, I'm going to play an Energy. I don't need these cards except the Quilava, kinda. Cyndaquil, I need ya. Bingo. Let's go ahead and use Aero Blitz. Aero Blitz, you're gonna bring me what I need, which is this. You know what? I want to make sure, guarantee that if he does not end, I can evolve. So, let me grab these cards, and I'm gonna Ultra Ball next turn if I can with Skyla, and then pull some more cards out. So, Volcanion, now you can attack. Now you can start charging Pokemons up. 2 energies. This Flareon's gonna be ready to go, but it needs to have, well, no, it doesn't need much to get the Volcanion. So, I'm gonna need 2 Cyndaquils. He's gonna pull in, try to shuffle away my cards. Hopefully, I'll get to keep him. So, this is one of the critical. This is one of the clutches of this deck. Now, okay, we do have Skyla, but only 1 Skyla. So, I'm not going to get to keep the cards. I'm not going to be able to get the first setup unless the next card is going to be epically amazing, which we'll see. We will see. He's going to pull a switch. Oh, he's going to send the Flareon out. Maybe. No, he is going to send the Flareon out and take this energy, and he still needs to pull this. He needs to pull this here to finish this off, and oh boy. He is going to finish off my Talonflame with 1 sweep, but he's putting this card at risk. Like, if I pull one of the cards I need, Rare Candy or Typhlosion, that's gonna be that. So I'm gonna have to bank on N. I'm gonna have to bank on Skyla, Teammate. Any of those cards could work for me. Bingo. That's why I need it. Let's go ahead and play. I need to keep an energy. I can only play 1 Skyla. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out Typhlosion, and we are gonna go ahead and play Skyla. Skyla, go ahead and pull the Rare Candy for me. And I'm going to feed you the good stuff. Want some candy? Yeah, sure. Here, have the candy. And let's go ahead and play this. Am I going to go ahead and pull some cards back up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need some of these. I'm going to pull the energies. Probably the Quilavas going to be useful. So I'll pull them back. And we're going to use Massive Eruption. Oh, 1-shot KO on this Flareon. 2 prize cards. Probably energies, some Rare Candy. And a Cyndaquil. Got it. Volcanion's like, he made the risk to, well, I would have taken the same risk too. It's just up to chance. I didn't expect to get that card out, but I did. But he needs 1 energy. Let's see, what am I up against? 1 energy. 1 energy would charge up 2 Pokemons on the bench. So Sycamore, Oh yeah, he didn't pull the energy retrieval up. I would have done it and get some damage off, but Okay, so now he should discard. He really needs to work this Typhlosion down. I'm a little safe because I have a Cyndaquil, and I still need 4 prize cards to go, so Typhlosion, do your thing. You probably KO this, and he still needs a bunch of turns to charge up his Pokemon. Let's probably go to a regular Volcanion. Wow, all the Volcanions. He's not gonna go for the big guys. Interesting. Well, we're gonna go ahead and play this. I'm gonna have to end. I need, well, what's a little bit more cards. I got the Typhlosion and a rare candy. Are you serious? Well, let's go ahead and pull the Cyndaquil down. Let's go ahead and throw an energy because we probably need it. And I hope I keep my hand. Massive Eruption. That's enough. I have 26 cards. That's still quite a bit of ammo. That's another prize card. Awesome. Energy Recycler. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and pull that up. And hopefully I keep this Typhlosion. So, hello again, Volcanion. Man, how many have you pulled out? 1, 2, 3. 3 prize cards. Sushi Master is up, but it's like, hey, it looks like your table is full. Should I make some more? Sushi, you don't need any more. Now, let me take a look at the prize count, energy count. It's got plenty in there, and this is gonna hurt. So, Floatstone on the Sushi Master. Entei, you got any shuffles? That works. It's like, hey, you're missing some cards? I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for you. Here, so have some sushi. Don't end away, please. I have all the perfect cards right here. I need the second Typhlosion, and he's gonna end. This is bad because I really need to keep. Come on. Okay, it's another end. It's a Fighting Fury belt. This is the guy he's going for. So, with this softened up, I really need another Typhlosion out. I probably will Skyla. Yeah, I'll Skyla for a Quilava, and then we'll just hope this works out. So, there we go. That thing's ready. That thing's ready to finish me off. I have no bench space. So, what am I gonna do? We are gonna go ahead and I'll have to show my hand, which is teammates, so that if he gets the KO on me, then well, we'll see. But hey, I may get lucky. I may pull something with this. It's gonna be Typhlosion. Oh, that's what I needed. I should have just pulled that energy off. I realized I didn't have. Should have just used the Scorched Earth first. So we're gonna dump some cards out. Is the Quilava is a rare candy, another card KO. So I'll go ahead and take that. Is an Ultra Ball. Excellent. With the teammates, I'll be able to get a Typhlosion already. There's one more Quilava up. So, Sushi Master, he doesn't want to... He should have sent this card and tried to finish it off. It already does enough damage. So, I guess because you do have to retreat, you can just go home. And it's like, it's no problem. I'm not going to be here, so don't even think about it. So, Typhlosion... It has 110 bonus damage, well, 110 damage, because of the Fighting Fury belt. I have 110 hit points. He's gonna Sycamore. This guarantees that I get to keep my teammates, which is what I was planning for in the first place, because I'm such a jerk. So, who is he gonna send out? I don't know. Maybe he should try to start charging up his Flareon? It looks like it has a better chance to charge up. So, 2 more prize cards. It's going to finish the Typhlosion. When you KO this, I will use teammates, and I will be able to get all I need for the next hit. So, 110, Typhlosion, you did a great job, man. Thank you very much. It's like, you got it, dude. You got it. Take it home for me. And it's like, I will. Brother. Now I'm thinking Hanzo and Genji from, I was about to say, Overwatch. Okay, so we'll send, that was Hanzo, because he's the bigger brother. Let's send Genji out. Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted. Quilava. And I'm going to play teammates, of course. Let's go ahead and grab out Rare Candy and Typhlosion. Typhlosion, let's go ahead and evolve you up. Yeah, that's good. We are gonna go ahead and... I think this is good. I don't need anything else. We're gonna go ahead and use Massive Eruption. It has a lot of hit points, but that is enough. 240, 1 more prize card. It's gonna be really bad if this next card doesn't end. But I actually don't see he has anything to take out a big... pretty much near EX level hit points Pokemon. So he's got Entei. I've got no bench space, and this thing's built up with bench space. So damage-wise. So Combat Blade's like, what? There's nobody back here. I'm not gonna do any work. It's like he's lazying out. And it's like, well, that's what you're paying me for, you know? So, I don't see it. I've just, because of Typhlosion's damage efficiency, just one energy, massive damage. It's hard to keep this deck going, but when it does, it really shuts down. Like, it just KOs nonstop. So, I don't see it. I don't see any damage that can stop this Typhlosion. He may end away my cards. I don't see it. He Lysanders, I retreat. So, you know, I'm gonna give him time. We'll see the end of this match real soon. Alrighty then. There's the end. I am unfortunately locked up with one card, which is probably going to be an energy, given how many cards are in my deck. No, it is an N. It's going to be an N, and that means I'm not going to get Lysandered. If I finish this card, it's going to be GG. So, he's going to Ultra Ball, going to try to finish, take everything he can, and this energy actually went to Flareon. Like, you didn't see that? It was just attached on, so he cannot attach another energy to Entei. It's gonna be Burning Roar, so maybe he'll switch. I don't know, but if what his good move would be is to use Typhlosion and then attack. Well, no, send Volcanion out, something with big hit points, and try to finish me off. He's only got 4 cards left. He dumped another energy away. He's gonna use Flash Fire. He's gonna try to take the energy off. I need one prize card. I just need to discard. That may be it. I'll shuffle the card back. I don't want to have too many cards, but okay, yeah. I put that energy back in my deck, so this could be it. 2. Yes! 3! 4! 140! Rogue deck for the win. Rogue deck for the win. Okay, so we see very thick supporter line. We see the right cards that you need to make a Volcanion EX deck, and I'm seeing this promo version often more. So, the Sushi Master version, nice. Yeah, it is. It was tough to set up. You really don't know if you can get the next Typhlosion now, but KOing Pokemon after Pokemon after Pokemon, it's just what got it. So, let's move. Ooh, it's a dark deck. And not really an EX. That's not as fun. But, you know, I guess it's a little different. We'll give this a try. Okay, so, welcome to another Typhlosion match. I'm going to play, let's see, this is Bring It On My Destiny from D. Greyman. I'm not really excited. Now, okay, I played Ultra Ball. I'm gonna probably discard these 2 cards. I don't need another Skylight, I don't need another energy. And I really need the Cyndaquil to pop up right now. So, let's go ahead and throw you down. I got all the rare candies right here, so if my hand isn't shuffled away, I would like, of course, another Cyndaquil and 1 Typhlosion. So, you probably knows what cards those could be. And now, go ahead and I'm okay. I still have time on my side. Uh-oh, Yveltal is up. This Pitch Black Spear, I've got no EX, gets no bonus damage, and Fright Knight, Poketool, I don't use any Poketools, and what was this? Confuses, that's no big deal, I can just go home and retreat, so, oh my gosh, I pulled another Typhlosion, but not an energy, so, let's go ahead and do this. You know what, I don't want to give him a chance, I'm going to play N, because this is the best time to play N, when don't have anything. So he ends, he's like, what? Sad face? Well, Typhlosion's up, and you know, the best move for me right now is to, if this works, it's going to get the Zorua. It does not work. Oh. I could have retreated and knocked it out, but I also could have got a 50% chance to knock it out and get 2 cards, which was the best thing to do. So, Yveltal BREAK is out. Ooh. Don't worry, it's about to come soon. The big guy's about to come soon. And uh-oh. Zora Arcus out. He can use the Mind Jack attack, which is not enough to take me out. I don't have that much hit points. So, what am I gonna do? 60 damage. Ooh, he is going for the Mind Jack, maybe. Heals it completely up. At this point in time, I have no choice. my bet. It would have paid off really well if it was coin flip, but coin flip worked out. Nope. So I'm gonna save it. I mean, I could potentially knock myself. Ooh, that's good. So let's go ahead and retreat. Do I need any more energies? Nope. I'm definitely gonna, well, you know, I'm gonna survive next turn. Let's go ahead and try to use our more strategic cards. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab the Ultra Ball for next turn. The reason I played Skyla because one support per turn, you don't want to lose that opportunity. So there's no way. Yeah, 240. That's pretty consistent for this deck so far throughout the video. So we got another energy. Well played already. So okay. Yeah, it's fast, it's dangerous, and among the non-EX decks, this thing is pretty good. If you can keep the card flow going, that's all the trick is to it, and it's a bit trick. RNG. So she's got putting another energy on here, and I've got no EX. It's not very favored to play against this. So Lysander gonna go for the cool lava, take care of the threat before it can evolve. Wait. It survives. Okay, no energies. We can get them back in a bit. Let's go ahead and pull out Typhlosion. Why don't you get revenge for this? Here we go. Let's go ahead and evolve you. And is this at some point? Yeah. Okay, I definitely know what this card is for. This card is for Energy Recycler because we know we already burnt up a lot of energies. Let's improve our chances. Well played again. And she's like, I've given up. There's no way I can go for this. So let's go ahead and use Massive Eruption. Sad face. I feel a little bit sorry. There's one more left. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a smiley face here. I don't know what to reply. I've taken out every single card that could have been a threat. Faded down. You know, just to be nice. I'm just gonna say that. You go. You go, Typhlosion. That was awesome. Let's move on. Alright. New Typhlosion versus a bit older Typhlosion deck. So, let's see what's gonna hold out. Ooh. This is this is already gonna be fun. Now, let's get started. Welcome to another Typhlosion match. I'm gonna play Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, so let's get back into the fight. What do we have here? He has everything he wants in his hand to evolve. I expect the Typhlosion to come out, but I need a Cyndaquil of my own to evolve it. So let's go ahead and discard. We have plenty of energy. Still come back. And let me go ahead and throw down another Cyndaquil. And hopefully my hand won't get shuffled away because I have everything I need right here. Let's go ahead and use Arrow Blitz. Let's see, I got Rare Candy Typhlosion. Let's go ahead and get Cyndaquil and a Rare Candy and hope the end isn't played out. Is there going to be an end? I don't know. I don't know. So, I fully expect there to be a Typhlosion coming out this turn. So, this thing is already softened up. It's not softened up to a point where I get any special bonus. So, Massive Eruption, 160 damage. Ooh, that's how it goes. So, Cyndaquil, you're up, but luckily, I have all the cards I need right here. Let's go ahead and evolve Typhlosion. And I will have the Cyndaquil. I will have another Typhlosion ready. And this one, you need this. Am I going to shuffle in this? No, I'm not. Massive Eruption right back at you. Got it. 240. Take that. Okay, we're both Typhlosion. Of course it's going to be a quick game. So, taking a look. Yep. This is the original very first Typhlosion build I used. So, with really it's just down to luck. I had 2 Typhlosions ready and let's see, a bird to help set it up. So maybe this one's a little bit nicer to do. You don't have 4 basics as I did in the original deck. So there's less mulligans, less cards your opponent will take, and better flow. Having bird is great. Now, let's move on. You know, I actually ran into the Typhlosion Talonflame deck last video using this deck that you see here. So why not we take a look at it now? My Delphox deck versus the Typhlosion. So here we go. You know, every so often I look at this card and I see I don't see Lugia. I see Luigi. And sometimes I call it Luigi. And I bet, you know, if Lugia heard this, it's like, hey, call me Luigi again, and I'm gonna beat your butt. So gotta be a bit careful of that. Alright, Luigi, let's do this. So, what is this? Talonflame? Oh, that's a nice combo. Okay, so welcome to another Delphox BREAK Luigi match. I'm so screwed for this. I'm gonna play Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. This goes more than 4 minutes. You'll be able to hear another version of this remix. So, alright, Talonflame, Rare Candy, Typhlosions, but oh wow, 4 energies. You know, I kind of like this combo of this. I really want to try this sort of deck out. So, I gotta be careful. Pretty much EX cards a bit tough on this deck because it only needs 1 energy to one-shot my EXs. It needs to discard, let's see, it's 50 energy. I think it's or 80 energy. 80 energy for each, so if he discards more than 3 energies, that's bad. So, let's see. I do not think there's anything. He's searching through his deck because he just used Arrow Blitz for 2 cards. So, using an N will actually help me out significantly here. Now, if I do have a escape rope, I would definitely do that. I see a Super Rod, you know. Look at me, discard 2 Delphox breaks and all that. I'm gonna do it. So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and discard these. Put them back into my deck. I'm gonna end for sure because he probably has what he needs in his hand, so I don't want to let him keep that. So this is a miss. This energy is gonna go into Shaman because I want to go back. We'll send Lugia out to pressure him, and he may still get everything back with these cards. So I don't know. We're going to, you know, this card's been useful. I'm gonna keep the N again just for the same reasons, and we need to start evolving our own Fennekin line. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of the threat by sending out Lugia and use Arrow Ball. There we go, 60 damage. So I need to attach another energy or Fighting Fury Belt to one-shot it next turn. One-shot, finish it off. That's a better word. Now, next is Cyndaquil. Arrow Blitz, gonna try again. He could not evolve at the end. You know, there should be lots of energies in this deck. And the energy discard's kind of bad when we'll see about that. We'll see about it when it evolves. So, this is probably going to be a Rare Candy again, and a Typhlosion. So, we're going to end again and try to slow him down. So, alright, who's next up in line? I really want the one-shot. Let's just go ahead and just finish it off. I want to guarantee, since I don't know if I'm going to pull the Fighting Fury Belt or not. So, we do have... This is where I do not see a draw supporter, so I'm a little afraid. Let's go ahead and get the Fox out, and if Fennekin... Yeah, let's just go ahead and toss the Fennekin down. I'm going to use Arrow Ball, finish it off, and hopefully to slow them down for a bit. And... oh, well... Let me show you what is trying to go on. He's trying to set up Typhlosion with Rare Candy. And I used N to flip it twice, so not this time, not this time. Good job, N. Did all the work for me. You the man, N. Talonflame. You and Shiftry must be like the most beloved Pokemons in the trading card game. Because you know, those 2 cards reprint after expansion after expansion after expansion. So, you know, those guys high up there, they love you. So, let's get started. Is that Mega Gyarados? Ooh, Gyarados. 220. You know, let's get back to the match. Welcome to another Typhlosion match. I am going to play Before My Body Is Dry from Kill la Kill. My rigs of it. Ooh, Sushi Master. Free retreat for the Manaphy. And luckily he can't attack this turn. I don't think he can attack next turn either, so I'm able to merge. That wasn't an end. That's good. Birch loves him. He has 7 cards. So it's like, of course, you know, you've been dissing me. Of course I'm gonna give him your all head, so... No, I'm not gonna say that, Birch. I don't like you. I don't like you. Now, there isn't much he can do. Yeah, I saw that. Let's go ahead and... Wow, exactly what we needed. Okay, I'm going to throw the least 2 cards I do not need this turn. And we are going to toss down a Cyndaquil because at least I can evolve that this turn. Now, I need this energy here. I can Skylight for a rare candy next turn. So I see what I also need. Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can do. I can also get an Ultra Ball, but it would force me to lose a quite important card. So I'm going to go ahead and Aero Blitz. And in order to evolve, I at least need 1 rare candy. And of course, I need the Pokemon to play. So I will pull... Actually, yeah. I'm going to pull Cyndaquil and rare candy because, hey, you need more than 1 Cyndaquil to win. Now, this is softening up the Gyarados. He now has his regular amount of hit points, 180. I really wanted to bring it down to, let's see, how many energies? Yeah, 1 more shot. I can discard 2 energies. Typhlosion will finish this off. And this deck, you don't see Gyarados around too much because he's fat. It's like, what? You got me fat? I'm going to destroy you. And it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure if it gets charged up, it will. But it's slow. That's what I mean. It's slow, but hey, it's big, it's heavy. It's red, so you gotta be scared of this. And Palkia. Oh, this version. Okay, cool. Max Elixir goes onto, of course, Palkia if it hits. Pretty very high chance of it hitting. So Palkia gets the energy. He can attack with Stormy Seas and potentially 1 or 2 more turns depending on how lucky it gets. I'm gonna use Escape Row and force Cyndaquil out. Actually, that's bad because if he puts the energy on here, he can just knock out the Cyndaquil, and he's healing away the damage, so... Oh, man. That's not good. I'm gonna lose the Cyndaquil, so my next card may just be, what's it? My next card is probably gonna be Super Rod, potentially. So, I cannot get Cyndaquil. I would have loved to one-shot this, but... what can you do? So, this is much faster. This Gyarados is pretty much ready to go. He has 2 big EX readies. What an escape row. What an escape row. So luckily, unluckily, Splash Burn is going to be ready. And he has free retreat. He's just going to send the Talonflame out. And that's going to be that. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to play this right here. We have teammates. Luckily, we have teammates. So, we can go ahead and... Wow. Strangely, I need fire energies. Let's go ahead and pull this out. I already have 2 Typhlosions. I already have a rare candy, so I'll go ahead and grab some more. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it down again. And, well, that's all I can do. I need energies at this point. It's likely going to be a Sycamore. So I can pick 2 of any cards. Let's go ahead and pick a Super Rod like I said I would. And, actually, a Sycamore could be actually... I don't need Sycamore. I need teammates. Teammates and an energy card. Yeah, that sounds much better. So now, big Gyarados right here. He needs to play a Lysander or an Escape Row, but this time I have 2 Cyndaquil. At least another Cyndaquil is going to be ready to go. So Super Rod is still around. I probably really... Actually, I don't want to end. And yeah, N, please don't come out and don't show. This is a great N, but N is really popular, and I do expect it should be somewhere in this deck. And we see Lugia. I have no EX Pokemons. It's not as scary, but we'll see. And he heals up most of the damage. It means I'll be forced to work a little bit harder on my discards. Now I need 3 energies instead of just 2. So he is, hunting down those spores, Cyndaquils. Luckily, I'm able to set at least 1 up, and that's another teammates for me. That's fine. So, that's actually the last teammates. He knows where the problem is. Wow, getting another Lugia out. Well, he can't stop all the Cyndaquils. And 2 of them got, this is really the last of the last Cyndaquils. So, what am I gonna do? Well, we'll just have to see. Cyndaquil, you go up, you have to stop this. We need 2 Cyndaquils up. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and play this. I need an Ultra Ball and a Super Rod. Because you know exactly why I need those cards. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get out our first Typhlosion. Finally. He's been really good at hunting them down. Let's go ahead and play this here. Let's go ahead and Super Rod. What do I need back? All my Cyndaquils. And take this energy too. So now, let's go ahead. I can't play Skylar this turn anymore. Let's go ahead and throw that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need the energy, guys. So I'll go ahead and drill the Skyla. And we are gonna pull out a Cyndaquil. So we're gonna be pretty low. We're gonna be pretty low and stuff. I'll place this right here. I need that energy next turn, which is why I kept it. Let's go ahead and use Massive Disruption. Wow, 3 cards. Perfect. 240. Got that EX, but the Gyarados is there. It's ready to go. He needs to go for this Typhlosion, but there's another one ready. He needs to just shuffle my hand. And you know, N is the key for this. So I've caught up, kinda. There's a big Gyarados here. There's a Lugia, but this Lugia doesn't hurt much. So now, I mean, this Palkia, it did a great job. It took out like the threats before they could even evolve, and it charged up his bench line. So he's gonna need Plan B. Ooh, that is a good Plan B. If all the coin flips are right, it's gonna blow my Typhlosion up, and I'm gonna just quickly lose prize cards. So what are we gonna do? Next, ooh, that's enough time to get it charged up. Definitely by the time I get rid of this Gyarados, this Lugia will be ready to go. I don't have Lysander. I don't have anything to go for these threats, and that's just the risk I'm gonna have to take. I still have Talonflames. He still has plenty of prize cards he has to go through, and there we go. That's what he needs. So now, I'm not guaranteed another Sword and Cool. Nope, not at all. Talonflame has to come out and finish me off. So, Talonflame has to come out and try to set up another Gyarados. Alright. Articunos. Uh-oh. This is not good. So, I don't think there's any way that I can, there's only one more card play. It has to be like a Sycamore or an N or something to get that Cyndaquil up. So, he's gonna try to set up as much as he can. I'm pretty sure I can one-shot this. Just, he's been stopping me the right way. So, Rough Seas is gonna heal everybody up here. They did bench damage to only his side, so just convenient. So, alright. He's really good on prize counts. It is gonna be an end, so I'll go ahead and play this. I'll shrink your hand, but Sushi Master is already right here. Talonflames, I don't need you. So, let's go ahead and use Aero Blitz. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, well, the cards I need, which is Typhlosion and this. Now, this thing, way too much damage to Typhlosion. You're gonna have to pull through, and this is what I'm really afraid of, the Articuno. I need another Typhlosion up. How many rare candies? It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but we may be able to do it. Maybe, if the cards just line up correctly. So, Fighting Fury Belt, going for that Articuno. So, how many energies have you used up? I see plenty in here. He switched out the Gyarados, sent... I lost. Yeah, that was my last Typhlosion. My last ray of hope that could bring me victory, but he just took care of all my Cyndaquils before I could evolve them. And the way some of them... Wow, who knew? Who knew the Achilles heel could be also this card? Wow, you pathetic piece of string. Or whatever insults you would say to ropes. Oh. It looks like you made it to the end. Thank you and congratulations. So, it is time we rate this deck. This Typhlosion deck, let's give it a B. 8 out of 10 and put it in the OMG tier. What's that? I know, right? So, let's talk about this. This thing is really, really based on luck. It is fixed towards your favorite, of course, because you see the damage. It was almost always a one-shot, even though really it's chance. I was like, no, it's not chance, it's math in your favor. But that chance could turn against you, because hey, Massive Eruption might do 0 damage, and you often start off with Talonflame. I mean, you have more Talonflames than Cyndaquil, but there is still a pretty high chance you will start off with a Cyndaquil and not get to use Talonflame at all. So there is so much luck involved, but there is so much payoff involved. So if you like risk, you like chance, fast, quick, and easy, this deck is for you. And it's really easy to cook up. There are no expensive cards or any EX cards. So that's my rating, and that's the assessment. So what is next for Friday? Tomorrow. Okay. Well, there is another stage 2 that is quite a powerful last season. So this season, let's see how he stands up. Garchomp will be next. I definitely will not be running Talonflame. Yeah, this is the risk deck. We're gonna do something much more solid with Garchomp. So that is for Friday, tomorrow. All right. Anything else? So please like, subscribe, because you're gonna get more great Pokemon videos just like this. And if you like any of the remixes here, most of them can be found on iTunes, Spotify, the channel playlist. The new ones you're gonna have to wait. So I think that's it for now. Yes. Thank you very much, Integrals and Differentials. I will see you back in my kitchen tomorrow, Friday, for Garchomp. And some of you are like, you know, what happened to Wednesday? I mean, they probably didn't have something urgent that afternoon. I just have to put the slate behind. So I do apologize for that. Garchomp, you're coming Friday. And hopefully this Typhlosion video was a blast. I'll made up for that. Okay, so this is gonna be weird if anyone stayed up and actually read this part. Okay, yeah, no one's gonna be here. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.